Okay, for this you're going to use the matter flowchart that you just filled out. Okay, so in this center column here, you're going to state whether it's a pure substance or a mixture. That's all that goes in this column, either pure substance or mixture. If it's a pure substance, then you decide if it's an element or compound. So element or compound would go here. Or if it's a mixture, you decide is it homogeneous or heterogeneous. So let's look at some examples here. Okay, like for example, here, let's look at this one right here, iron filings. Okay, Fe. Where would I find Fe? Fe is iron. It's the element symbol for iron. And where do I find that? On my periodic table. So if you don't have a periodic table, look at one on the wall or get one from me. So just based on the information on my matter flowchart, this only contains one kind of atom, iron atom. So I would say this is a pure substance. I'm just going to put PS. So if it's a pure substance, is it an element or a compound? Well, an element is made up of only one kind of atom. So this is an element. But if it was made up of two or more kinds of atoms, like here, this is also a pure substance, but it's two or more elements together. So that's called a compound. All right, let's look at some mixtures. Okay, for example, look at sugar plus pure water. Both of these are compounds. We've got sugar and we've got water, compounds, but when we put them together, they become a mixture. Okay, is that homogeneous or heterogeneous? Homogeneous means it looks the same throughout, versus heterogeneous, which is different throughout. So if I dissolve sugar and water like Kool-Aid, it's all going to look the same throughout. So that's called a homogeneous mixture. So you can write homo or homogeneous. All right, as opposed to like oil and vinegar salad dressing. Now, oil and vinegar, if you've ever seen that kind of salad dressing, like think about Italian salad dressing, it separates out and it's got all kinds of stuff floating in it, so it is definitely a mixture. But because it looks different throughout and it will settle out into its different components, we call that hetero. Okay, different throughout versus the same throughout. So I want you to go through here and fill the rest of these out, just like these examples here. And you may have to go back to your matter flowchart, but also if you'll go back to the matter PowerPoint, the first one in Canvas, it has a lot of examples in there too. And you can always ask me as well. All right.